You have 3 days left to win this R32 and 3,000 bucks cash.
Whoa.
The R32 giveaway ends this Saturday, May 1st. You can shop on Saturday, but get your entries while we still have stuff in stock. Quick walk around before we finally have a fully painted hood. Jose fixed the side skirts and repainted them, and we finally have a painted trunk. This car had a beautiful glow up, and I'm so excited for one of you guys to take it home. You do not have very much longer, so don't miss out. You get 3 times entries at 53supply.com, and you get double entries if you shop at PowerJDM. The link that I have below, you get double entries there. 3 days left, guys. Enjoy the show. Video.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, it is time to go full send on the Supra. I also cleaned the shop. First time I've done it since we got the R32. It makes me a little more motivated to work whenever the shop is clean. So, fun fact, the Supra, it still has a 2JZ GE. This car has made about 550 horsepower on an eBay turbo kit for a little over a year. The eBay turbo kit's actually been kicking for about 1.5 years. Really impressed with it, by the way. Reasons why boosting a stock GE is actually pretty fun. Non-VVTi GEs have a 10-to-1 compression ratio. A GTE has an 8.5-to-1 compression ratio. So with stock internals, this car will actually make more power and more aggressive power at low boost especially, but it's made a lot more power and torque than a GTE would, albeit it is a little weaker. It's been really fun. We took a good last few drives, but it's time to change the wastegate spring and up the boost. We're gonna take it to Ethan's at Trackstar, and we're gonna hopefully not blow the motor, but if we do, also, this might seem random, but a little house update for you guys. We just got a new couch. He's nice and squishy. You guys are probably familiar with the brand that I've worked with in the past called Helix Sleep. It's a really comfortable mattress brand that we've been working with for over a year. This couch is an all-form couch, which is actually Helix's sister company. It is incredibly comfortable. It's fully customized. Here's a couple cool things about this couch. Okay, so it looks cool, right? I love the sectional. It's an American brand, and it's really easy to assemble. They're also fully modular, fully customizable. Every single one of these can be modified to fit any space. They're also scratch and stain resistant, which is really good for kids and pets, which we are about to have both of. So they've got over like 500 unique combinations you can do. We ended up getting the 7-seat corner sectional with charcoal fabric and espresso legs, if you guys can see that. And one of the really cool things about them, just like Helix, it's all online and it's free shipping right to your door. These all come in boxes, and it's, again, super easy to assemble. If it makes you nervous and you don't know if you want to commit to it or anything like that, Allform also has a 100-day free trial. If you don't like it, you'll get all of your money back, but you're gonna love it. Like, we actually had a really nice couch before this, and this one is much nicer, obviously. It feels much nicer, and it looks much better in the room. We actually bought a different style and decided to return that and add the corner section, and that was super easy. All we had to do is ship it back to them for free, and then we got the other parts that we wanted. If you guys go to allform.com/EvanShanks, I can save you guys 20% off your first sofa purchase. Super easy to shop. You can find something for yourself, I promise. Just head over to allform.com/EvanShanks and see what they got. Let's go ahead and go back to the garage and keep going on the super stuff. Pretty simple. Right here we've got my wastegate. It's an HKS style wastegate, so I bought an HKS spring, and I'm gonna be putting the wastegate spring in it. So we'll get that off, and then we'll get going. I'm also gonna put some 60 weight oil into it. That is usually the saving grace of any like boosted car that might blow up. One of the hardest places to reach in the Supra's engine bay. Still better than a Mercedes. That is definitely not a super stiff spring. Like, I can kind of compress this. This is always sketchy because if you don't hold it down just right, well, it can be a bad time. There's a couple options for increasing boost. The most popular and the easiest way is just to change out your wastegate for one that's stiffer. These springs keep this wastegate from opening. Whenever the wastegate opens, it dumps away excess pressure, limiting your boost. There's also, on wastegates, an option up here There's sometimes a little nipple you can use up there. That's usually whenever you use an onboard like electric boost controller. This is easy because this is a super light spring, but there you go. Oh yeah, dude, that's gotta be like a 7 PSI spring or so, or less, dude. That is a teeny boy. This is gonna be intriguing. Hopefully this fits. God, I'm gonna be really pissed if it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't. It doesn't fit. That is intriguing. I can't remember where I got this, but this is an HKS. This is an old school HKS style wastegate, and I bought an HKS wastegate, like, it doesn't work. However, Ethan usually has a ton of wastegates lying around. I guess let's just get it loaded up on the trailer and send it. What's gonna go first? I hope it's not the motor, but we got motor, trans, clutch, turbo, amongst other things. The idle's really bad right now because there's a massive exhaust leak because there's no wastegate on it, but let me remind you guys, this is an eBay turbo. This kit was about 700 bucks, minus the intercooler piping and stuff. $700. However, we do have a very nice fuel system and good spark plugs. We have Deechworks stock, like OE replacement, but I think 800 or 1000 cc injectors. And then we got a giant turbo, unknown size, that is very, very eBay. And if I may say so myself, I'm very impressed. Like, it still has no shaft play, but that might change today completely. I'm thinking we're gonna have a good day. I'm gonna get it loaded up onto the trailer, and then we're gonna head over to Trackstar. Just picked up some very special fuel. Even though the car's full of E85 right now, it's pretty critical to have good fuel whenever you're trying to push this much out of this high compression, just like generally weaker motor. So I got some, it rhymes with lignite. So yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about this, guys. It's still here. Somebody borrowed my transmission and he hasn't given it back for like 8 months now. And also has my intake manifold and a lot of other components, so yeah, whatever. Yo! Man, it's been a while since I've been here. All right, what do you got for me?
I got these fingers. And
oh, wow. Always cool stuff in here. Look at this car. They just finished this up. This is a full spec. Oh, man. JZ VVTi. Have you seen prices on these?
Yeah, man, they've been skyrocketing.
Maybe we probably shouldn't blow up the GE. Let's just go for...
That's not my intention.
This is cool. What all did you guys have to do to this car?
A lot. It came as like just the long block sitting in there. Cool part is like right here.
The wire management.
So there are no relays on this car. Like, this is 16, relays built into that unit, and they're fully integrated with each other. It's all on CAN bus control, so it's kind of the next
That's
step.
pretty sick.
We have the CAN keyboard. I'll fire it up right now. Power on, and then
That's sick. I want that. Ooh, that sounds good. Does it have a muffler in it, or is it just straight pipe?
I think there is a muffler there.
I was gonna say, that sounds good. That's how a JZ should sound.
But listen to how that's E85, big injectors, big fuel system, started up clean, and it's just like stable as can be.
That's sick. Oh, I love it.
This one did like 550 wheel with a lot of wheel spin. We had to put a couple different sets of tires on it. It's got the Garrett GTX turbo and it lights off.
Time for some JZ rowdiness again. It's got no wastegate on it right now, so it's just got this giant exhaust leak. How you like that no wastegate sound, huh?
Oh, Oh yeah.
What's the doctor cooking up over here, buddy?
Feels pretty strong right there.
So we've got the original spring, and then probably another, like, this is probably like a 5 to 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. It's not too bad.
It's not
Pretty
really
stiff.
meant for this particular, but it should add a little bit. And we're not trying to get like all of the boost early on this particular setup. We're gonna try to delay it.
Probably a good thing that mine that I bought didn't work, because that might have been one dyno pull and then done. So a big reason why we're doing all this is I want a good reason to finally take this motor out and actually paint the car. The car's kind of a piece of When I bought this, I don't know if you guys remember, but this car was a piece of crap. Like, it was horrible. The original owner had like drilled through the bumper to make some stuff work, and I have to zip tie it. So when I finally take the motor out, I'll be able to fix up the engine bay, and we'll be able to paint the entire car and fix stuff like that. All the cracks on the bumper, we'll be able to repair everything. The car will be fully painted. So we're not going for explosion. I just need a good reason to finally take out this GE so that I can put the GTE that I've owned for over a year into it and get this car proper. Top 10 least comfortable positions I've been in today. Ladies and gents, wastegate is on, and we've got a sick method to drain the E85 that's currently in the car out and put our race fuel in. All right, we are draining the E.
It's flowing?
It's flowing.
All right.
It's kind of like if a 65-year-old goes pee. It's like that kind of flow. Don't laugh, but this is my main curiosity about this. What does it smell like?
Oh, is it good?
Oh yeah, it smells like ethanol. It smells like ethanol and paint thinner mixed together. Oh snap, boys. Flames?
Flames, always flames.
Time to give her the beans. We're still on E85 right now. We're just gonna see what it does. What boost was that at?
11 pounds.
Okay, but that's with the boot controller all the way down right now. Okay, you want me to turn it up?
Yep, for sure. Pounds, 453 wheel horsepower.
Interesting. You said 5 rotations, right? I'm curious if, like, last time, I mean, we might have been on E85. Maybe this really is like E50 or E60 that we're having currently. Because I mean, at this boost target, this boost level, we definitely made over 500. This dude's selling his NA 5-speed. 55 grand. What is going on? Look at that smooth boy right there. I'm gonna be honest, if anything, like, I kind of just want to see this turbo quit. I am really, like, how do you be upset in a happy way? Like, this thing was not supposed to last ever. Last year when we made a little over 500 or whatever it was, I had posted on my Instagram saying like, yo, what is the fastest unopened GE? There's a motorsport company that they literally only build Supras, but they had like an unopened GE. I want to say 700, which is just bonkers to me. God dang. Just for you guys' information, just about every new clip is about 1 twist up in our manual boost controller, so every single one we're higher boost. What are we at right now? Boost, like 18, 16, 15? 18, 19. That's okay. I think our fuel's not very good because we made more power on less boost last time, so. Over 500 torque though? Dude, I want to say last time we made like 420 torque or less. Holy crap! So we just pulled a plug. The plug's looking really good, but I think that our clutch, we might have been running on the very absolute limit of this clutch. We're gonna keep trying, I guess. We're gonna let it cool down, but I'm gonna be so upset if the one limiting thing really is whatever clutch is in this car. We don't even know what it is. I looked into the little hole and it was red. That's all I know. It might be my factory ignition. So this is why like having coil on plug is nice. These type of distributors kind of suck, so that might be limiting us. What's the move? So you're holding something fancy there.
Yeah, I think we have some of the ingredients to do coil unplug on this. So we're trying to decide how quickly we can make that switch. We definitely have to run 6 wires to the ECU because you only have one coil, and so it's firing the one coil 6 times. And so I think
That's a pain in the ass to set up too, right? So then you'll have to go back and but you'll have to
It's not like retune, I just have to reassign each coil pack, you know, instead of just one coil, now we'll have 6 and I have to tell it, hey, when you see this, fire 1, when you see this, fire 2.
Okay.
The order. So yeah, contemplating that, it also seems there is an ignition breakup, you know, and that we're trying to cross the 20-pound mark. I think the boost is set there, but we haven't had like a clean run. Even though we have a standalone and I have control over the coil dwell input, this is truncating whatever I'm inputting. So I have some manipulation, but I don't get to actually demand, hey, I want this dwell time.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if that's our handicap or if the coil itself.
In just about every good situation, though, the igniter's removed.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah,
pretty much accurate.
I mean,
so
okay.
We're kind of trying to push the limits of a very stock setup right now, and I think unfortunately this is our handicap at the moment.
It turns out it's very unconventional to put an eBay turbo kit on the oldest 2JZ GE variant out there. This is the oldest. Like 93 was when we started putting the 2JZ in.
It has a distributor. It's not VVTi, so yeah, this makes it like the most basic.
Turns out I put everybody in weird situations. All right, boys. Think it's time for the big boy juice. So, baby.
Now that you added the ignite, which means that we just added a ton of ethanol content, most likely.
So I was really low on ethanol.
It would seem to me that you were low on ethanol, yeah, because we were idling at a way too rich.
Oh, we were idling like 10.5.
There were 12s and 13s, and now we're at 50.
So our E85 is just bad right now.
I mean, so that's like a 30% variance.
So that's a good sign.
Probably a good sign, yeah.
That'd be sick. We have basically been trying to ignite water.
Maybe you had like E50 plus 10% water or something even, I don't know.
Sick, dude. Oh, that smells good. I would really love to see some good happen right now. I would be so sick if we just had bad fuel the whole time.
Smells nice. Oh, yeah.
Is that the same? Is it basically the same map we just
had? Pretty much. I did have to add in about 15% fuel right now. Dude, so we were at least
almost 50 horsepower off of just gas.
We still had that barely there ignition breakup though. Barely
so you
there.
still think it's ignition, you don't think it's clutch?
That what I heard right now was not clutch. I do think
it doesn't smell like clutch.
I do think we had a clutch slip run earlier, but maybe we had done like 4 runs in a row. Maybe we just put too much.
That smells good. That smells really good. Wow! Is that the same? Is it basically the same map we just had?
Pretty much.
So we just went up.
I did have to add in about 15% fuel right now.
Dude,
so we were at least
almost 50 horsepower off of just gas.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the same? Is it basically the same map we just
had? Pretty much. I did have to add in about 15% fuel right now. We still had that barely there ignition breakup though. Barely.
So you still
there.
think it's ignition? You don't think it's clutch?
That what I heard right now was not clutch. I do think
It doesn't smell like clutch.
I do think we had a clutch slip run earlier, but maybe we had done like 4 runs in a row. Maybe we just put too much heat into it. So I don't know. That was definitely the cleanest run with that little hiccup. So,
Yeah.
I think we're like changing a coil or one little part away from being good. We still have, the cap and rotor stuff is all, we've never touched that yet.
Yeah.
So we may just have to do like just little couple tune-up items.
All right. Some dude just passed me on the way home on the highway with like fake cop lights in his windshield. Pretty sure it's a felony, but it was very effective. So we ended up making about 550. Turns out completely exhausting the ignition system on a 30-year-old distributor car is very easy to do when you throw 20 plus PSI at it. So we actually ended up going to the store and buying a new, stronger coil.
Some tune-up items, that the car probably should have had like 100,000 miles ago.
And then replacing the distributor cap and rotor and stuff like that. It was still breaking up. So basically on that stock ignition system, even with brand new spark plug wires and everything, with a stronger coil, I was only able to get about 550 wheel horsepower. His dyno reads lower because it's a Mustang dyno, so you could probably get about 600 on a dyno jet on a good day with really good fuel on that. And I've seen, obviously, your brother's sister's mother's cousin, whatever, has made more horsepower, whatever. So what we're gonna do is, same thing we did for the R32, same thing I'm gonna do for my R33, we're going to do LS coil packs. We're gonna have to do a full coil on plug conversion. So we're gonna order a few parts, we're gonna come back bigger and stronger. Ethan was also saying, he might have said this sometime in the video, it's been such a long day, that the factory igniter was very limiting. Somehow this freaking turbo kit is still kicking. 15, 20 plus dyno pulls today at 500 something horsepower, and it's still there. So we're still on a mission to max this baby out. The GE has handled it, dude. I don't even know. People have made 700 on an unopened GE. Now, maybe not very long, but the non-VVTi GEs have very thick rods, so it might actually work. So we're gonna keep pushing it. Our goal really isn't to blow it up, but it could happen. We're really in some dangerous territory, but we wanna still keep on seeing what happens. I need to hit up our boys that made that fuel and see if they'll hook it up, because that really made a huge difference. 50 horsepower the first pull. What? Huge thanks to Ethan. The Supra is at his shop right now. It is at Trackstar. By the way, if you guys need a tune and you're in the DFW area, he's like the 6-cylinder earth god of 6 cylinders. He's amazing. He tuned Fielding Shredder's car. I know you all know who that is, or most of you know who that is. It's been killing it. He's nuts. So if you guys need a tune, make sure you hit him up, because he's incredible at what he does. So I had to write this on my wall because sometimes I forget to do this, but I give daily advice, by the way, every video that I make, and I just want to tell you guys today, have fun today. If you gotta write it down, do it. But the other day I was thinking, I deal with depression and anxiety, and that's never fun. I just started thinking to myself, I'm like, how can I have fun today? How can I have a good day? I was like, you can have fun any day. You can have fun every day. It doesn't matter what blows up, what explodes in your face. It doesn't really matter what goes wrong. It's like your mindset that counts. So what I want to tell you is, write it down. Write it on your mirror so you see it every morning. Write down, have fun today. I guarantee you your life is bound to get so much better in a lot of different ways. If you are looking for opportunities to have a good time, to have just to have a better attitude, and to seek out opportunities to have fun. Oh, I almost just died right there. Wow, that was rough. R32 giveaway ends this weekend, so that's it. Oh, I'm gonna go. Whoa. By the way, subscribe and turn notifications on. I would love you for that. I still love you no matter what, but you probably should do that. Peace. Seriously, somebody want to make me a new outro? I know one of you guys watching is talented enough to do that. Don't tell me you guys all suck like me at making this kind of stuff. Hey, by the way, I have 2 videos for you guys to watch, and it helps me a ton if you keep watching my content.